I dropped this little mixtape, you feel me, coming up in the next days. You know, we got videos, we got all that shit. I see myself already on top in 5, you feel me, in 2. You know what I'm saying? I'm pushing. So at the end of the day, you feel me, shows and everything. When this COVID open back up, a motherfucker be able to really make moves and shit, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that shit got everything shut down. So we got a lot of the shows and shit that shut down and a lot of niggas' money on hold, you know what I mean?
Now you said that the case that you was fighting in the county, they just dismissed it.
Yeah, I had to fight it, and they dropped the charges against me.
So were you at a point where they were prepping for trial? And you thought you were going to trial?
Yeah, we was going to trial. We was going to trial. I was pushing. You know, at first they didn't want me to go to trial. You know, they was coming with all these deals and shit in the 20s. I'm like, man, I ain't taking nothing. I ain't do it. You feel me? At the end of the day, y'all gonna have to prove it. As soon as we got there, that's when they was like, fuck it, we ain't trying to waste this money because we know that we don't really got it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you was offered a deal before they dismissed the case.
Hell
Talk
yeah.
about that.
I was offered a deal at my first court date. They offered me 19 years at arraignment. I said 19 years for this? Like, that didn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? And they went from there to there to there, you know, bounced around, and I just refused everything all the way to the end. And that's when they came with me and let me go and dropped it and dismissed the charges.
So what was the lowest deal that they offered you? Or did any of the deals seem attractive to you?
Hell no. No. The lowest deal was 19 years, and nothing seemed to like nothing for me. Like, I was like, hell no, I'm not taking nothing. So you feel me? Especially when you really didn't do something. Like when you sliding in the hood, like, you feel me, certain shit, niggas be jumping on deals like that when they know they bang. You know what I mean? I know I didn't do it. So at the end of the day, I refused to take anything.
So how did it go from a 19-year deal to, okay, case dismissed? How does it get to that point where the judges interfere?
Yeah, at the end of the day, you feel me, when you're not ready, you're not ready. If you keep pushing for trial, the people not ready for trial, you feel me, we need a little bit more time, It's been 3.5 years. How much more time you need? You know what I'm saying? Let's go. What y'all got? They ain't have what they needed to go to trial, so at the end of the day, they had to dismiss the case.
So they didn't try to use COVID as an excuse to
hell yeah, but extend my court dates. Yeah, that's what it was doing. They was extending my court dates. I'd have been had that final court date, you feel me? But that motherfucker keep getting put off. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers sick and they not feeling well, you know, but that's just a ploy for them, the motherfuckers, to try to find something to keep you in there, you know what I'm saying? And keep digging and keep digging. You know what I mean? They use that to their advantage and the inmates using it to their advantage.
Did you have a public defender?
Hell yeah, for like a year and a half. That's what was like kind of like fuck me, and then I ended up getting a paid attorney and shit. And that's when they start, you know what I mean? You know, I had to fight it out for the other half a year, but it was still good with that nigga, you know what I mean? And once he came through it, just like that.
So you think there was a difference between your paid attorney and your public defender?
Huge difference. Hell yeah, the public defender wasn't fighting at all. Like, he never even asked me the details of like, what is this, what is that? Because I didn't know nothing about what they was talking about, so I'm asking him questions like, whoop, he like, he don't even know.
So what do you think was the biggest or largest amount of evidence that they used to even arrest you in the first place and hold you?
Hearsay. They can use hearsay to hold you and to bound you over in court. A motherfucker be like, oh, I got into an argument with this nigga Dre earlier, you feel me? And the next day, somebody threw a knife at my window. The police gonna go look for the nigga you just got into an argument with because that's the person you used to suspect. Even though you didn't see who did it or see what happened, you just think, hey, I got into it with this nigga, because they gonna ask, you got any enemies, you got anybody after you, feel me? And they gonna be like, well, I just got into it with this nigga. This is the nigga that could have threw that knife at my window. That's how that shit can get bounded over the, you know, into the stages that it was going into, you feel me?
So how did they arrest you and take you into custody in the first place?
Oh, I was coming from the studio in Compton, and they pulled me over, you feel me, and ended up getting on me and asking me, was I from up north, and all these weird ass questions. They kept asking me like stupid shit. And I'm like, man, what's going on? Y'all gonna give me a ticket and let me go or what? You feel me? And then they start calling more people, so I just knew from there, like, this was more than just a traffic stop, you feel me? Like, they was on some shit, and then from there they just arrested me. I ain't even do all the extra shit, you feel me? I broke on their ass, I got tired, and you see. I ain't gonna lie, cuz.
So when they pulled you over, they tried to make it seem like a traffic stop, but it was more of an investigation.
Yeah, you feel me? Like to see who I would, not really an investigation, but it's just like my car, so they were like, boom, let me grab this nigga and see, you feel me, type shit. It wasn't like, it wasn't really open like that at first, and then when I got arrested, they start trying to push it, you feel me? So I already knew what time it was, you feel me, once they hit me with it.
So did they tell you?
They ad booked me.
Did they tell you right there in the street that we're taking you into custody for XYZ?
Nah. They ad booked me, you feel me? They took me because I had an old violation, like you from probation warrant, like a violation because I ain't checked in. So when they took me for that, you feel me? That ad booked me while I was in there for my violation.
When do you find out that they hitting you with some more charges?
Shit, probably like after they already gave me my little violation time, you feel me? I didn't find out at the station. I went all the way down to, I never talked to, I refused questioning, like all questioning, so I ain't never talked to nobody, so they didn't even have no opportunity to take me to no station, you feel me? I'm going straight to jail, straight to the cell, so I just thugged it in there, and then they hit me with my paperwork. You go down the ad book and downstairs, and they give you your paperwork, you feel me?
So when did you find out, how many days passed when you find out, oh, you hitting me up with a charge now?
I went to court after 3 days, after being in there, I went to court like on the second day. And probably like 5 days after that, I already knew that it was popping up on me. They called me down there.
So is this a stress set in, or what goes through you mentally?
Hell yeah, stress gonna set in, because you know, even if you're innocent, you're finna have to fight this and prove it. You know what I'm saying? At one point in time, you'll get to thinking negative about yourself. You know, that's just with everybody. Like, damn, this shit looking bad. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you just gotta keep your faith and stay prayed up. Like, you gonna make it through that motherfucker on the real.
Yeah. So what were some of the main challenges you had to deal with in the county jail, aside from your case, just dealing with the people in the county jail?
Oh shit, you know.
Being from East Coast.
Yeah, shit. Being from East Coast, you know, I get a lot of love, you feel me? And I get a lot of hate, so at the end of the day, you feel me? I be mainly one of the only niggas. I was in the dorm with all Main Street niggas when I was in LA County, you feel me? Like, and Supermax my last term right now, you feel me? Shout out my Main Street niggas, you feel me? They're my niggas on the hood, so, feel me? Like, niggas was in there thugging with them niggas, you know what I mean? Like, it just depends on who you is, you know? You be a buster from somewhere, niggas treat you as so, you gonna be who you is, a man, nigga treat you such, cuz, so, like, I've been dealing with a lot of shit when I was in jail, but wasn't ever cause of no person or nothing like that, or like I was worried about no nigga.
Thanks for watching StreetTV.net. If you're not subscribed, please hit that button below and click the bell to receive alerts and notifications. Feel free to comment below so you can give us your feedback, and be sure to watch the 2 related episodes to the right. If you want to support this platform or follow us on social media, visit the links in the description, and thanks for watching StreetTV.net.